Today we are flying to Singapore, which means we get the chance to fly into the world famous Singapore Airport. If you're unfamiliar with Singapore Airport, it is world famous because it is absolutely magnificent. It has over 280 shops and restaurants, a movie theater, an indoor amusement park, and it is home to the Jewel, which houses the world's largest indoor waterfall, and it is absolutely beautiful. It is so lush and green. But today we are starting our video in Perth, Australia, and we're gonna see for ourselves if we truly think this airport is as world-class as it has been ranked to be. 3:45 in the morning. This is probably one of, if not the earliest flight we've taken, maybe ever. Thank you. Good morning. Nice and far back in row 68. And the middle seat trick worked, which we love to see. Thank you very much. Bye. All right, hello Singapore. Country number 22. Woo. All right, I figured it out. Customs was super easy. And for us as US passport holders, we went through the automatic line. There is other lines for other passports, so I can't speak to that experience, but ours was pretty easy and seamless. Now we are off to one of the most iconic spots, I think, in any airport in the entire world that this airport is very, very known for.
This is no joke the longest walk of my life. Obviously I'm exaggerating, but okay, there's the building. We're almost there. I'm so excited. Let's get a closer look. Go on, people. These are real plants. Oh my god.
It is the tallest indoor waterfall in the world here in the Jewel. Gonna take a quick break from it, get some lunch, and then maybe get a better view after that. Because we're both
Starving.
hungry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just hungry.
And starving. Well, you know what they say, when in Singapore, get Latin American food. We're eating at Tonito, a Latin American kitchen here in the airport in the Jewel because it has gluten-free, safe options for Sarah. And we have this awesome view of the waterfall.
We both got quesadillas and now we're gonna feast. Nothing more to say.
And you know we had to get a quick little treat. Milk tea for me.
I got matcha latte with pearls.
Heck yeah. Okay, now that our stomachs are full of quesadillas and bubble tea, we just dropped our luggage off for the day at a baggage storage facility. Now it is time to explore this mall of an airport.
We spent 55 Singapore dollars to check our bags at the little stall downstairs. There's 15 for each large bag, and my backpack counted as large bag because it was over 10 kilograms. Hello, back problems. And then KJ's backpack was 10. So I think loose items were also 5, so we had to put all of our like water bottles in the bag. Whoa. We just bought tickets. They were kind of expensive, 54 Singapore dollars each for the bundle 2 deal, which includes a lot, literally 9 activities. So we're gonna try to hit all of them. Let's see what they are. We're currently in the Canopy Park, so the first attraction is the Hedge Maze, the second is the Mirror Maze, the third is the Topiary Walk, the fourth is the Discovery Slides, the fifth is the Foggy Bowls, the sixth is the Walking Net, 7 is the Bouncing Net, 8 is the Hell Garden, and then the Canopy Bridge is number 9, which we're starting off with. Whoa, we are high up here. You can see the whole thing, all the layers. Wow, this place is big. I'm not scared of heights, but I don't love the clear floor.
Have you ever seen a cooler airport? No, is the answer you're looking for. Everything is so green too. It's basically just like one giant greenhouse. It's awesome. And the tram goes right by the waterfall. We might have to ride it just for fun.
That was crazy. Currently in the Hedge Maze. I'm not sure if there's like dead ends or well, we're gonna find out. We're going through this way, we can't go this way.
Well, then it's gonna just loop back.
Yeah.
It's gonna loop back, but then we can go that way once we move the gate. You know what I mean?
Whoa. flowers appear to be retractable, so they keep coming in and out, but as I was walking by, something hit me and something was moving in the bushes. Yeah, it's fake anyways. Oh, but it's real up here. This is scary. I don't think this is the way out, but I definitely want to go up.
It's a little observation deck up here, and you can see the entire maze from up here. That's pretty neat. Yeah, there's the exit.
Oh my god, we did it!
Up next is the mirror maze, and they give you a pool noodle so that you can like use it as a little guiding stick to find your way through. Oh, that's a corner. And you kind of like poke at each thing as you go. It's actually kind of trippy, but I guess you can kind of tell because if you don't see yourself right in front of you, you know it's not a mirror.
Yeah.
You know? I've also never been given a pool noodle before, and it makes sense because I feel like when you're younger, or when we were younger, there would always be kids that would get like concussions in mirror mazes that would like run as fast as they could through them. I guess these mirrors though are like solid glass. The ones at like carnivals and stuff are kind of like softer, I feel like. Like this is like you're gonna have a bad time if you hit your head on that.
Ah, there we are again. It's trippy though, because like, you know, it's there, but the real one's here. Nailed it.
Next stop is the Canopy Park, and in here there are a few different attractions. There's like the Topiary Walk, the nets, some fog thing. So let's hit them. First up is the Topiary Walk. Just kind of like a garden walk through. There's some cool like animal sculptures made from like different plants. Orangutans made of coconut fibers. Some parakeets made of flowers.
They're in love.
Are they in love?
Yeah, it's us.
Oh, we're two birds.
One stone.
What? Two birds, one stone. Who did it better? Next up is the Discovery Slides.
Here we go.
How'd it go? Oh my god. That's kind of steep. That was no joke.
I kept cutting my legs on
I know,
it.
I think we're like a little too tall for it, but that was fun.
Curling up like this.
Yeah, me too. So on the Discovery Slides we were just at, you go to like the very top, and it is so hot up there because the glass basically makes like a greenhouse effect. It's kind of hot in here in general, but right up there you really feel it.
Stop 5 foggy bowls that are the opposite of foggy. I don't know when they go. Maybe there's a...
So there's like 3 indents in like fake turf grass that say they get misty. I'm not sure when that happens. I think it just comes right out of the ground and it cools you off.
Sure is foggy.
It doesn't really feel like anything, but kind of fun. Time for the bouncing nets. One of the reasons that we are doing this whole thing, can't bring the camera, gotta leave it in one of these lockers. See on the iPhone B-roll. Holy cow, we are sweaty. Whew. That was, no joke, a workout.
Everything's wet.
In hindsight, we totally should have done that last because we have like 4 more things. People are gonna be like, what the heck did they just do? That was so fun though. Oh my god. It was worth it just for that. All right, we did the bouncing net, now we gotta do the walking net. No bouncing on this one, but it's intense. It's intense.
It's so steep.
So it doesn't have as much give as the bouncing net, obviously, because they don't want you to bounce on it. But it has like just enough give that you kind of like trip a little bit going up like this.
Some of us crawl, okay.
Well, this first part is definitely the steepest part. And then the rest is kind of just flat. Whoa, you're looking straight down here through like 4 levels.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I made this one level because we're up high.
The height doesn't bother me, but as I stand here longer and think about it more, you kind of get a little freaked out, so I'm gonna keep moving.
We're being bad. I got half sugar though, so can't be that bad.
To give you an idea of how crazy this place is, basically the Jewel is just a mall, and then it just happens to be attached to the airport.
When I was reading on Wikipedia just a little bit about it, the venture was like 51% the airport, and then 49% this mall, like this, I forget what it was called.
Yeah.
So it was a company, two companies, a mall and an airport combined. So it's intentional.
This is a mall, and then like the airport is attached to this, so you can, people are probably here that aren't even necessarily taking flights later today. And then you can also just drop your bags off like we did. And for reference, behind me is a cooking studio to take cooking classes. We walked by it earlier, and we were like, what is this? And it's people were literally taking a class to learn like how to cook certain recipes. So like, that's
So
crazy.
cool.
There's a bunch of restaurants, other shop, you can go shopping here. Like there's anything you can think of, footwear, clothes, designer bags. Like
Yeah, I think it said 250 shops.
200, yeah, I believe it. There's like 6 levels of this place, like 2
Yeah.
basement levels and like 4 above it. And then that
And-
whole thing above it, the Canopy Park we were just on.
It's honestly exceeding expectations. Like the amount of times I've seen it online, just in like all these videos, and how hyped up I was coming in. Like you'd think it wouldn't meet expectations, but it exceeds them. It not only meets them, it's amazing. Like you've never seen anything like it. It's beautiful.
Wow.
It looks dystopian or utopian.
It looks utopian
Yeah.
for sure. Dystopian
It
would be like,
like-
a fire pit in the middle.
True. It looks utopian, like futuristic.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I could just sit here all day.
All right, just did some Googling. Took a while because it's actually called the HSBC Rain Vortex, and it starts around 10 or 11, depending on the day, and it ends at 10 p.m. every day. So the water just flows for about 12 hours every day. We have made our way over to Terminal 3 because we're trying to find this carnival that's like a temporary thing from November to like April or something like that. And it looks really fun. They have like go-karting and a bunch of other rides. We're trying to find it, but it's at the opposite end of the terminal. So we've been walking probably for like 20 minutes now.
I guess we should have checked if it was open.
Well, it's closed.
November 4th, 2022 to April 2nd, 2023. Revised operating hours. It's open on Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
And what is today?
Monday. That's a bummer. Alas.
Well, we got our steps in, that's for sure. And we saw more of the airport.
True.
I feel like that was pretty cool. Like, you don't really experience airports like this. My watch also keeps asking me if I want to record my outdoor walk, just to give you a reference of how much we've actually been walking today. Quick stop in the arcade down here. Couldn't go to the carnival, so we're gonna see about playing a game or two.
Oh yeah. You're at 20.
5 Singapore dollars for 20 tokens. Let's do this.
I'm gonna beat ya.
Get him, get him.
I'm gonna go get more tickets, tokens.
Oh my god.
I knew you were gonna run out. 20 more tickets, sir. Here you go. Sadly, we didn't win any of the challenges, but I think we got a fair amount of tickets. I wonder if there's prizes. 751.
Well, it all happened so fast, but 750 tokens just gets you a ring.
Marriage.
We're married to the game, so had to do it.
Arcade game.
Lights up too, and spins. Yeah, the woman was like, if the gems come off, you can just glue them back on. We were like, don't worry, like, we'll be okay. We are in Terminal 3, like we said, and we were like, oh, we'll take the SkyTrain and we'll go through the Jewel to see the waterfall from the SkyTrain. Terminal 1 is on the same side as Terminal 3, so it doesn't go through the Jewel. So we had to come back to Terminal 3. It's like a 2-minute ride either way, so it didn't waste that much time. Now we gotta hop on one to Terminal 2, and that one goes through the Jewel, and you'll see the waterfall from it.
Oh no!
So it slows down significantly when it's in the Jewel, so you have a better view of the waterfall. But I think actually, if you take it from T2 to T3, you have a better view because you're actually on the side of the waterfall. We were on the tracks further away. All right, made it to our place. We're staying at the Courtyard by Marriott in Novena. I think it's like a neighborhood here. And we're staying here for free because we used Marriott points. It was 90,000 Marriott points for 3 nights, so 30,000 points per night, so 15,000 points each basically per night. I feel like that's not too bad. And it's free, and Singapore is pretty expensive in general, so won't complain about that. Okay, so today's video was mainly about the Singapore airport, and honestly, it was awesome. It met all expectations, probably exceeded them.
Yeah.
We had a great time there. We were there for literally like 5.5, 6 hours, which was a perfect amount of time, and we could have stayed longer for sure. There's also a movie theater. You can go watch an entire movie if you want to. There is another huge slide, I think like the tallest indoor slide. So much you can do, so much food, like we said. There's a couple hotels near the airport. There's one yotel in the airport. So if you have a long layover, easily spend it there, no doubt about that. And I think we could probably consider flying to Singapore way more often if we're coming to Asia, to be honest with you.
Absolutely. Yeah, I just love today. I feel like it focused on fun and playfulness, which I feel like as we travel a lot, so that's playful and fun. But I don't know, as we're like becoming more adults, you lose it a little bit, and I've really been trying to be intentional about like keeping fun and playfulness in our lives, and jumping on a trampoline is like the
in an
epitome.
airport.
In an airport. Like
Yeah.
it was, I just loved how they like focused in on that, and they made it such a wonderful experience to have. So
Yeah, there's definitely a reason it's won like world's best airport a few times, and in our mind definitely is the best airport that we've experienced for sure.
Yeah, that's
Tomorrow is our first full day here in Singapore, so we're going to be doing a classic first impressions of Singapore. I think we're going to like it, but stay tuned. Who knows? We have no idea. We could absolutely hate it here. I doubt we will, but you never know. How many steps did we walk today?
14,242.
That is a lot of steps.
Lots of steps.
So definitely consider having a longer layover, if possible, here in Singapore. But with that being said, we will see you tomorrow for our first impressions of Singapore. Good night.
Is the Hedge Maze, the Mirror Mage. It's Lerp. We're really looking at it.
I don't care. Okay, so today's video. Oh,
Sorry, I think that.
I kicked it too. Lighting's not good right here. The lighting isn't good right here.
Do you want me to?
Today we are flying to Singapore, and we are doing so. No, we're not doing so. We're doing it. We're doing it.
Babe, I don't know if we can do this.
We got this. We got this.